Hey everybody, it's me. I am coming to you from my office, which I'm really loving, right in the heart of downtown Everett. Today I wanted to talk a little bit about occupancy. We all know that a primary residence is a home that you live in, but when you're getting a loan that is a primary residence, is a loan on a primary residence, what does that really mean? And I want to kind of break that down. And what are the lender expectations? So if you are getting a loan and you are stating that the home that you're going to be living in is your primary residence, that means that you are intending on moving in within the first 60 days. So you have to move into the home unless you are in some sort of renovation product that has a little bit of leeway to allow time for the repairs to happen. Unless you were in some sort of renovation product, you have to move into that home in the first 60 days after your loan closes. And then the expectation is that you are going to live there for at least the next year. Now, if life happens and something happens and you have to move, there's an emergency or something like that, and you have to move, you can no longer live in that home, then you can talk to your lender and just be really communicative with them, and they may be able to make an exception. It just has to be really well documented and is kind of a headache. If you just move out and don't say anything and hope they don't find out, especially if you start renting that property out, that can be problematic for you. So the issue is that a loan against a primary residence is going to offer you lower down payments and lower interest rates than a loan on an investment property or a loan on a second home, like a vacation home. And that is because a loan on a primary residence is considered really low risk. So if you were to get into financial trouble and you have 2 properties or 3 properties, the property that you're likely going to be sure gets paid is the home that you live in. So a primary home is relatively low risk. Something like an investment property or a second vacation home is higher risk. And the lender, of course, in all of this, when they're lending these huge amounts of money, they're constantly doing a risk assessment on you. So that's why they're looking at your credit score. They're looking at your debt to income ratio. They're looking at your, the occupancy of the home. And if you decide not to move into the home, let's say you buy the home as a primary residence and then just don't move into it, don't say anything and start renting it out. Or because that's, maybe you were going to live in it, but you're like, oh, I can make all this money, so let me just rent this out. Or if you live in it for a month or 2 and then move out and start renting it out, that is considered mortgage fraud. So you don't want to do that. None of us want to be a party to that. It is nothing but problems. Anyways, so that's a little dive into primary residences. If you have any questions for me, please drop them in the comments below or DM me. I'd love to chat with you, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.